Hi guys, welcome to Sarah's site. This is my channel, and I use my site to channel into energies and download some messages, translate them, and yeah, I hope to help you guide you in your journey in this crazy ass journey. The fuck, and yeah, I'm so grateful to be here with everybody at this time. So, how you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? I'm tired, but we're doing it. Okay, so you know how it goes. Don't force anything to fit. Just flow with it. I'm gonna use my trading card game deck because why not? And yeah, let's see. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, ooh, for me. Wow. Do you guys have any questions for me? No, for you, I mean. For the spirits, the guys, they. Oh. Okay, let's go. I had no technique right there. I was just grabbing stuff. Okay, so I grabbed the cards that are at the very end first, but they have to be in the end, at the end. So I don't know why, but let's go. First one, condition, evil smelling fence. Okay, so you have your nose in some business and it stinks. Okay, what I mean by this is, I guess you can smell the stinky air that surrounds people, you know? You can almost literally smell whether people's intentions are like true, are genuine, you know, or not. And I feel like you are alone in this whole ass. Look at this area. Nobody is here. It's like you have this overview of where you are, but nobody is there with you. So you might be feeling very lonely. Look, number one, it's like individuality and like taking the first step and yeah, new beginnings, you know, just being, I guess. I feel like it's condition card. Um, it's a condition card. So I feel like this is your condition right now. And look, you distance yourself from some kind of evil something. Look, there's Mordor. I want to say Moria. No, it's Mordor. And I know they have to walk through to get there, but I feel like you want to keep the biggest distance between you and the evil that you have. Look, you have to distance yourself, right? Because in between here, like the place, so the marches, the place where you are like from this point of view, right? You are looking at the evil. And if you and the evil clash or meet, so this could be like people that have no good intentions or like, you know, evil situations that get the best of you, you know, and that might drain you or might pull you out of your own sacred energy. You know what I mean? It's like when you guys meet here, this is like a battlefield. I feel like, because here in the marches, a lot of battles have happened, you know, in the past, and there are still remnants there. So maybe something has happened, something went down not too long ago between you and somebody, or you in some place with somebody. You're distancing yourself right now. You're looking across this field like, damn, their business stinks. Yeah. As fuck. You know, their business stinks as fuck. And you are taking some new action, like you're changing your course, I guess. Evil smelling fence. You. Let's see. It's a golem card. So tells me that you might be introspecting right now. You know, Gollum is like talking to himself all the time. Maybe you enjoy talking to yourself. I do. It really helps, you know. But you're like finding your way again after you've been dealing with this person, this situation, you know. What does it say? No birds here. There are snakeses, wormses, things in the pools. Lots of things, lots of nasty things. Yeah, so lots of nasty things that you might not see with the bare eye, you know. You have to use your third eye, or how I like to say, your first eye, yeah. Yes, explain it. Yes, you have to use your Bruh. Here, your first eye. Use your first eye, you know, your knowledge. Because you know what's hiding underneath the surface. Yeah. People might give you something different than they are. Yeah. Deep within. So, that's this card. I feel like you are really learning how to trust your own gut instead of um, looking at people and seeing things on their surface. Can I talk? Thank you. Seeing things on the surface and things they project outwards of like, hey, this is who I am, but they are not that. Look, you got them pinpointed. You bring great evil. Damn. So you are like, oh, you transformed into wow. You transformed into wow. No, but seriously, condition. Look, first you distance yourself, right? And you are introspecting of like, how do I recognize this, you know? You are feeling inside of yourself, like listening to your body when you're around certain people, you know, like don't listen to what they say. Yeah, don't listen to how they use their voice to project something, you know, that they aren't. Like, once you figure out how to do it, or maybe you've just figured out how to do it and you are like practicing and I guess training yourself, look, you are now the elf, right? And not that Gimli is bad, but you are like, you've got your defense up, baby. You are a new person, yeah? And you can smell the evil from miles and miles away, yeah? You bring great evil. So when you feel like somebody brings great evil, it's just, I had to learn. I had to learn how to deal with this because I try to see the best in people, you know? But I figured out for myself, like, if I don't feel like, whoa, yes, I want to connect with you, or like, you know, things just flow. If it's not that, then it's like, get out of me face, because if I start to think about like, I feel this and this, you know, I feel their bad intentions or their nasty, smelly asses, you know. But then I try to see like, oh, but is that true? Because am I not judging too hard? Am I being too hard on them, or da da da? No, no, don't do that. Don't do it, Sarah. No, don't do it. You have to trust yourself at all times, you know. It's like, I gave people so many chances, eh? Because I was like, come on, you can do it. I see who they can become, but I had such a great lesson in finally learning that I shouldn't give them the chances um, that they are using on me to get something from me and drain me. And you know, they might not even be aware that they're doing it. And that's the worst part, you know, because you're like giving your good heart, like, oh, see my love, feel my love, you know, and I guess do something in return, or oh yes, they're gonna feel it and they're gonna change, or oh yes, I'm gonna feel so good when I do it. And no, you're just giving parts of yourself that they aren't reciprocating, and it's draining the F out of you. So I learned for myself. You have to figure out for yourself how to do it. But the thing that helps me the most is like, if there is any doubt, if there is any second thought about, oh, but are they really? I'm gonna stop myself right there. And I'm gonna be like, no, bruh, it's not it. I know when it's it, I know when I feel comfortable, because everything that I feel around somebody else is their inner being, their inner vibration having its effect on me. And if I don't feel calm, if I don't feel like I can talk freely, because sometimes, damn, people made me like, I was stumbling over my words all the time and I couldn't even think how to say things and stuff. And I was like, what is wrong with me? But it was just the effect that they had onto me. And the thing was, they were not even struggling with their speech or anything that I could notice. And that's what fucked me up all the time. I was like, huh? But I don't see it in them. So it's probably me. Like, oh my God. It was them. In the end, it was always them. It was always them. The cat came out of the bag, like they showed their true colors eventually, after maybe years or months or. So I hope they do it. I hope they show their true colors sooner than later, because I cannot go through it again, I don't want to be looking for reasons to validate my intuition anymore, because intuition doesn't even make sense. Intuition knows before your brain knows, So, yeah. That was a hard lesson for me. But now I am like this, and I feel like you are the same. You're like, don't fuck with me. You're in my area now, You're in my area now, so step foot over my border, or step foot into my land, and I'm gonna shoot you through the head and make your. How do they say it? I want to say something, but I don't know how to say it in English. But, anyways, I'm gonna shoot you through the head, man. Move one limb, breathe in the wrong way, and I tell you, I'm gonna fuck you up. No, but for real. Just to protect yourself, yeah? And sometimes maybe teach them a lesson, Just so you can be safe, And people shouldn't disrespect you, yeah? And you shouldn't just expect people to not disrespect you, but if they do, you have to tell them that you cannot be fucked with, baby. It feels good. So, keep them pinpointed. Keep them at gunpoint, you know what I mean? This is your condition now. You've become a new person. Thank you for your rant, Sarah. Oh my God, so interesting, your life. Yes, thank you. So, and what is this? We have not had dealings with the dwarfs since the dark days. Maybe you've had a time of solitude for a very long time, you know what I mean? Maybe you've had people around you that were genuine, or people that you had around yourself that you thought were genuine, but then, like I said, finally showed their true colors, or you started seeing things in a different way, and then you saw like, this person is bullshit. This person is bullshitting me. And I've allowed it for all this time. I didn't even see it. That's fine. That's fine. But now you see it, baby. Now you see it. Now they aren't safe anymore. And expect people to leave your life, yeah? Expect them to leave your life. Once you set your boundaries, bruv, they don't like it. And they get offended. So be ready. And don't take the blame, blah, 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 blah. Don't take the blame, yeah? Let them blame you. Fuck them. I swear to God. Ooh. This was the first card I pulled, yeah? I split the deck and I was like, oh my gosh. Legolas. The prince. Maybe a prince is coming towards you, or a princess, because you are now like, oh my God, it's aligned. you have become an elf, right? A very intuitive, grounded, connected to nature person, you know? And you don't fuck around anymore, you know? And you know what you want to protect, yeah? And Gimli right now, here on this card, is in your woods, right? In the elves' woods, yeah? So that means that you are aligning with somebody that is doing the same thing, yeah? I swear to God. Oh, look! It is guided. Look, it's the stamp. I always get so excited by the stamp, bruh. Wow. There was also a strange elf clad in green and brown, Legolas, a messenger from his father, Thranduil, the king of elves of northern Mirkwood. Yeah, you are gonna get some reflection out of this person. You know, they're gonna reflect something back to you. Maybe the way you've grown, like you're finally meeting somebody again from your past that's gonna show you like how far you've come, you know, or this is a new person and you're gonna collab in some way, you know, romantically or work related or whatever, just friendship, you know. But whoa, I hear protective. Like this person is very protective of you and of their own energy. I swear. I swear. Yeah, and it's guided by your ancestors or your guides or you know the guides that are like guiding your connection with this person. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Look how the look on his face is like he is keeping an eye out for you or any danger, you know. The danger. Oh, I hear something about like, you know how Legolas and Gimli hated each other before, you know, in the beginning, because their pasts taught them to hate each other. Maybe somebody is gonna change as well because you are demanding respect out of them, you know? Like people are not stupid. People sometimes are willing to change and see their faults or see their shortcomings, you know, but it happens at the moment that you step up and you demand like respect. You demand them to like if they want to be in your life, they got to respect you, you know, and you don't have to what I mean, you shouldn't allow them to walk over you. Yeah, you shouldn't allow them to say, yeah, sometimes people make jokes or something and they call you names, stupid names, and it's like, oh, it's a joke, but bro, it's just energy that you're projecting towards someone else, and it's like that's not fun sometimes. You know what I mean? Why am I saying all of this? I don't know. But maybe somebody's gonna change their the way they interact with you because you are like now demanding respect. You're telling them how you want to be treated, you know. That changes everything. It does. It changes everything. So also, wow. Look at this, it's shiny, baby. Number 2, again. So I feel this is what's happening between you and this person that you're gonna collab with. Maybe it's some sort of dynamic, like you are both on the lookout. That's what I hear. What does it say? The day guards, evil-eyed and fell, were marching to their posts. So this could either be you, and like you are on guard, but I feel like you have been on guard. You know? What is this, baby? What is this? Like it's like it's shiny, so it's like level up, baby. You're shining, baby. You're shining. You're shining, baby. I'm not sure. Let me just check in for a moment. Yes, I feel like the moment you enter somebody's life, this other person's life is gonna like elevate massively, insanely. And I don't think they will be. How do I say this? I don't think they will be aware of that, of the fact that things are turning out positive because you entered their life, but people will notice when you leave their life again that everything starts to fall apart. But if they see it, that you are their light, their positivity, their energy that uplifts them, because you are the whole one, you are the conscious one. Yeah, just being around somebody just uplifts them. Yeah, so if they will notice, they are gonna choose to level up also. You have that power to inspire people. Yeah, to grow. What is this with the 6 directions? I still don't know. 7 defense. Okay, so this was 6. Now it's 7. Yeah, this is just leveling up, baby. But is it really only that? I want to get more out of this, baby. Yeah, even if it's the troops of Mordor, you can withstand them. Yes? You can. Look, even if it's Mordor marching towards you, you don't give a F. Oh my god, I love it so much. I get so excited by bright colors and I'm a child. But anyways, I don't know, maybe something else is coming from this card, or maybe I should pull one. The decks. Which ones? These. See? Oh, see? Look what I pull. Pull up. Uruk, pull up. Uruk-hai, pull up. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, event. Oh, see? I love it. What I said about like you inspire people to grow, like you are breeding an army. You are breeding an army. You are pulling them out of the ground, baby. Oh, that's what it is. Because it didn't make sense on video, but I was reading this, the move set of this card, and not the quote. I never read the move set, because we're not playing the game, and it doesn't make sense at all whenever I read it. But I read, when you play this minion, you may exert him and spot 6 companions to draw a card. So I took that as like, whoa, you are like, oh, that's what it means. The 6 of like you spot 6 companions to draw a card. That's what I don't know about this compass, but I think it's related to this. But that's not for now. What I meant to say was that you are like spotting people and you are giving energy so they can draw a card, like they can play an extra move, you know what I mean? And so they can like benefit from your energy because you are so strong. And yeah, that's what I meant. And then we pulled this card, event, like Saruman's like breeding his army. You are breeding your army, baby. He's breeding an army in the caverns of Isengard, an army that can move in sunlight and cover great distance at speed. Breeding pit. I was so scared. As a kid, when I watched this scene, I was like, I didn't have any nightmares, but I was like, bruh, that's sick. But now you are sick. You are like pulling people from The dead? Like, just being around you and your vibration just uplifts people, gives them inspiration. Like, just activates something in them because your vibration is so high. And when it clashes or collapses with something that is like very low, I feel like you're breaking through it or something. Like you're cracking people open, you know what I mean? And you're gonna like make them feel stuff, that they haven't felt before. Like they have been sleeping, bruv. Maybe you're gonna create some sort of education or educational system where you teach people the art of like, consciousness. I don't know how to call it right now, but maybe that's a legit education, the art of consciousness, or the art of observation, whatever. It's an art, that's what it is, because we are all creating. So that's amazing. But people are gonna like feel their emotions again and are gonna realize like, damn, I've been asleep for like ages, baby. What have I been doing? And you don't even have to tell them this. It's just when they see you in your light, they're like blinded, you know what I mean? And their eyes like catching all the light, and it's like anyways. You know what I mean? And they're like the deep, I don't know how to say this. I want to say it so bad, but look at him. You're gonna slap them awake. You're gonna slap them awake. I thought somebody was entering my house. That's crazy. You're gonna slap people awake, yeah? You're gonna create new. People are gonna be new, yeah? Renewed. Level up. They're gonna find themselves just by being around you, just by seeing you, just by looking you in the eye. That's crazy. Event. Yeah, this is gonna be a whole event for people. And it might be quick, it might not be quick, it might be happening to people that you know, it might be happening to people that you don't even know and that you see for the first time and that you will never see again in your life. It's like that. But the people that are sticking around with you, they're gonna benefit from you so badly, like so bad. And without draining you. That's what I mean, because you know how to do this right now, yeah? It's not that they have evil intentions, but they might still be like very influenced. You know what I mean? Like they are true at heart, but they might still be very influenced by emotions that they are carrying, because this dude is mad. This dude is filled with pure rage and anger, and that's good because that's fuel, baby. That's fuel to grow, yeah? But anyways, I had so much to say, but did I say what I wanted to say? Yeah, maybe people are gonna project things onto you for the way you make them feel, but it's just a trigger. You're just the trigger for them to see the light, yeah? It's not that you are the one causing them the rage. No, it's the rage and the anger and the grief and the sadness and the jealousy and the whatever that they've been repressing, that they've been sleeping on, you know what I mean? That's finally coming to the surface because you are pulling them out of the dirt. You should be thankful for it. You're pulling them out of the dirt. Baby. That's cool. So, last card. Wow. Amazing. Hama. Sad that he dies. Sad that he dies. What is this? What is this? I feel like you are Hama and you have like two guards next to you. Could be angels like that are heavily protecting you, baby. From any tell it, Sarah. Please tell us. Any negativity thrown onto you, you know what I mean? What is happening? Companion, but this is a companion. Yet in doubt, a man of worth will trust his own wisdom. I believe you are friends and folk worthy of honor, who have no evil purpose. Bro, is it aligned or is it aligned? AF. It's aligned AF. Thank you. I'm just mind blown right now. Yet, if you ever doubt yourself, people blaming you for whatever they are feeling. People are like, oh, why are you being like this? Da 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 da. Bro, you know better. You've come from this to this to this to this to this. Come on, baby. You have no reason to doubt yourself anymore, yeah? You have no reason to doubt yourself anymore. And when the doubt creeps up, see, when the doubt creeps up, because of course there can be doubt, you know what I mean? It's not like it's non-existent anymore, but when your brain or whatever is trying to tell you to doubt yourself, you know better, baby. You know what you know, and you have to remember the times that you were so sure of yourself, yeah? And that everything just worked out perfectly, yeah? Because when doubt is thrown at you, when your brain is telling you like, oh, are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. Now shut the frick up. Anyways, you can choose to, let those voices, let the doubt just be and don't react to it. That's how it works. Don't react to it. Don't engage with those nasty smelling energies and, emotions or thoughts. They can be. Everything is allowed to be, but it's your conscious choice whether to engage with it or not. And what you focus on, that's what grows. If you focus on the doubt and react and get lost in the spiral of doubt, it will come true. And if you don't engage with it and you trust yourself, you trust your armor that you build, you trust your friends, and I guess your knowledge that is always by your side, the trust in yourself, the trust in that everything is working out, for the best, always. If you trust in that, even though you don't see the road ahead, if you trust in that, even though you don't see the road ahead, everything is fine, baby. Choose what to focus on, yeah? Choose what to focus on, because we have that power, yes? I believe you are friends and folk worthy of honor, who have no evil purpose. Yes. See? People that are gonna come in, like this person, I'm excited. Or people that are like 3 on the timer, yeah. People that are like in your area, let's say, in your aura, in your life, you might be, how do I say this? I have to end the video because my brain is not working the way I want it anymore. Give people chances, But you said the whole other thing just now. What do you mean, Sarah? Why are you saying two things? Because two things can be true at the same time. But what I mean, look, Gimli doesn't bring evil to the woods, yeah? It's just the perspective or the perception of the dwarves that makes him bad. But he doesn't have bad intentions at all. So, what I mean, observe people, things, places, energies, and trust yourself to make the right decision about whether someone deserves to be in your life or not. Whether somebody deserves your trust or not. But always trust yourself first. Yeah, always trust yourself first. What else, baby? I love the thing that you were pulling people out of the dirt. If you are pulling people out of the dirt, one thing, one tip, yeah? You are not responsible. Can I talk? You are not responsible for their lessons, yeah? You can be there, show them how you did it, show them how you are, who you are, but you cannot do things for them, yeah? They have to break the seal, you know? Chickens have to get out of the eggshell themselves, yeah? If you help them, they're not strong enough, or they don't learn that lesson, and they will have a very difficult life. Or what I mean, they have to learn it for themselves, yeah? They have to do the action themselves. They have to make the change themselves, yeah? Because if you're trying to do it for them, that's when you get sucked dry energetically, you know what I mean? Then you're gonna give pieces of yourself that are ending, yeah? It's gonna drain you. You have to be whole, and you have to give pieces that are endless, that you can share, that you can give people, for them to take and do something with it and change their life, I guess, with it. But could be information, could be tips, could be just a feeling that you give them, or you know they have to make the change for themselves. That's what I wanted to say. What else? Your army is gonna be amazing. I swear, if you're thinking about doing some school program or educational program, do it, baby. Do it. Because I feel like you are so smart. You've learned so much in life. And it's exactly with the things that you've learned, the things that you've struggled with, the things that have probably hurt you the most and you got out of it. That's what you have to share with the world. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, thank you so much. I love you. And I hope you got something out of this. And yeah, I'm excited for the next one. And have a great one, eh? Bye.